Welcome back, my darlings, my beautiful collective. So for today's 3-card tarot read, we are using the Rain Shadow Tarot deck. We are asking our angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive help us reach our highest timeline, our highest path forward, our highest version of self. Of course, as always, we hope that these messages find us well. Let's also take a moment to remind you that tarot services are available via the link in my bio, should you feel called to check in on the energy that you find in a collective read, such as one of these, or if you'd simply like to check in on the energy that's very specific and unique to your own set of circumstances. The link in my link tree will take you to, the link in my bio will take you to my link tree, where you can access a tarot services menu. And from there, you can go ahead and select the service that best suits your needs, as well as the method of payment, and then we can explore those energies together. That being said, let's return our attention and focus back to the tarot. But before we do, I did want to take another moment to mention that I'm also trying to grow my presence on 2 other platforms, Instagram and YouTube. If you select the option that says Instagram, it'll bring you 2 options. One to continue to Instagram, the other to continue to YouTube. Likes, follows, shares on those platforms as well greatly help me and the algorithms there as well. It will also serve as a backup way for us to connect should something happen to TikTok. As the saying goes, we will always have Paris. That being said, now let's turn our attention and focus back over to the tarot, where we join spirit and our messages that are already here for us. So the first of today's message, let's start at the bottom of the deck today. The bottom of the deck is the 5 of Pentacles. That 5 of Pentacles energy is telling us that this is a test of faith. This is a challenge that we are being presented with, and this challenge is one, I believe, that is helping us, 222 on the timer as I say this, to grow. Our starting energy in the cards from our set is the King of Wands. It talks about the need for bravery, the need to put on the mantle of the King of Wands, which is one of boldness, confidence, leadership. Okay? So this King of Wands energy knows what he wants, goes after what he wants. And keep in mind, this is always energy, not gender. We also have Justice. So I feel like in this season, this Libra season, this is the season of karmic justice. Justice is being administered across the board, across many facets of life. So there is definitely this energy of people receiving their karma. I like this saying, are you a good witch or are you a bad witch? It will depend on the karma that you receive, right? Also, the last card in our set is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess talks about the subconscious, the unconscious mind, spirit, the divine, mystery. This can be like someone, perhaps, is being indoctrinated in a way, or being initiated, better choice of words, into the mysteries of one's higher self and or power. So I feel like someone is starting to realize, is with that Justice card, is weighing the options in their life, starting to see that perhaps all their life they have not been living up to their full potential. And in order to step into this power, in order to really turn things over to the divine and surrender, is to undergo a major transformation. And so I feel like this is what that Justice card is doing. It is a something that is calling this person to really balance their life in a way that they never have before, because I feel like for this person, they've always lived their life perhaps a bit selfishly, never really looking at their full potential or their calling. But I feel like with this Justice card, Spirit is saying this is not the reason why you were brought into this earth. You were brought here for a purpose. And now use those gifts in order to achieve the goals, the expectations that we have called you to. And so I feel like this Justice card is in a way a judgment, but this is one where Spirit is guiding this person to judge themselves. It's an inner reflection here. I feel like that's why we have the Justice card and this High Priestess card, because this High Priestess card usually talks about the internal and the feelings. And so I do feel like this is some form of internal justice, this internal judgment. But I also feel like with the Justice card that the energies are about to be balanced. The scales are about to be balanced here. Again, the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. This has been a trial. This has been a test of faith. I see the donkey on this card. I feel like the person, as they're going through this spiritual awakening, as it were, is starting to feel like maybe in the past they've been a jackass. Maybe in the past they have done things rather foolishly, right? But I feel like their eyes are opening, because they're no longer looking with the eyes of the physical, but deeply spiritual now. I feel like they're coming into this spiritual awakening, for sure. Pretty deep message for the 3-card read. Let's wish that your manifestations burn brighter than you could ever possibly ask or imagine. Let's also manifest, too, that your manifestations come in much sooner than you realize. And we're sending you peace, love, and light. Until next time.